Hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is coming at you again. And we're watching Overanalyzing Avatar. The Avatar Returns, episode 2. Oh, this show is my favorite damn thing in this world. Ugh. Like, I even like Korra. Season 3 is one of my favorites. It has one of my favorite villains. It's my favorite season of the show. Yeah, I mean, right behind season 1, because season 1, Amon was like the craziest fucking villain. And what's his name? I can't think of the voice actor right now, but he brings such a energy and such a cold demeanor to him. It's unsettling as hell. It's a nerve-wracking villain. And I love Zahir. Zahir is my favorite Korra villain. He really is. At least we didn't have season 4, where we had female Napoleon, female earthbending Napoleon. Stupid. But yeah, let's not get into Korra. I remember watching these 3 episodes all back to back, because that's how it premiered. It was all 3 of these episodes, like all 3 of them, and it just set the tone for the rest of the show. You know that it's gonna be, yes, it's gonna be kiddie, it's gonna be childish, but it has a very dark undertone, and it's so great to see. And I can't wait to get to the 3rd episode. Honestly, I might actually just do double, but who the heck knows? Yeah, I need you guys to watch more of these videos too, especially my Avatar fans out there. So check it out. I know you love this stuff, and I I love it as just as much as you guys. So I wonder what he's going to point out now. I bet you there's going to be a lot of things again that I'm like, wow. I can't believe I missed that, because I guess I'm not the most observant person, even though I've watched these things multiple times, just like he has, but probably not as much as he has. Even though I think it's my favorite show ever. So, anyway, with that out of the way, let's just get into the episode. And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy yet nerdy content, and subscribe if you want to join my community. So, let's get into it.
Proper this time. This is iconic. And Mae
Yes, it
Whitman,
is.
the voice of Katara, is the one that makes it iconic. Notice how the first few lines she says are very serious sounding?
Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when
And the Fire Nation attacked.
But then, as soon as she mentions finding Aang, all of her lines end in this upward, hopeful inflection.
airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
That sets a great, subtle tone for every
Really
episode.
does.
Things are fmessed up, but we got a shot. Damn, that flare's still up there? How far do they walk? How long do flares stay up?
I knew it! You signaled the Fire Navy with that flare!
He's right. Sokka, you're making a mistake.
No, I'm keeping my promise to Dad. I'm protecting you from threats like him.
Yeah, Hakoda mentioned something like that.
And for you right now, that's here protecting your sister.
I'm definitely going to point this out in episode 18 as well. But look at the parallel between these 2 scenes.
The foreigner is banished from our village.
In our tribe, it is forbidden for women to learn waterbending.
Holy crap! Oh! Oh, that's shocking, man. I had no... Well, I mean, but again, it makes so much sense, because, they're both very closed off from the rest of the world, and all they have to do is go out and travel, so it makes sense for them to be, oh, yeah, the foreigner is banished for our village, blah, blah, blah. That is so cool.
Fine. Then I'm banished too. Come on, Aang, let's go.
You won't teach Katara,
Then what?
then I won't learn from you.
Whoa!
Katara, I don't want to come between you and your family.
You can't risk your training for me. You have to learn from Master Paku.
Aang and Katara, ride or die.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I literally was just thinking about that. They were meant to be together. As much as you, so many of you idiots think that, that it's... I said idiots like Napoleon Dynamite. As much as you people think that Zuko and Katara could have been together, it's like, please, please, no. Aang and Katara were meant to be together. It's actually said, and it's actually theorized that if Aang had survived or had actually not been frozen in time and actually had lived his normal life, that Katara would be the next Avatar because of how good she is as a waterbender. So, I mean, I don't know. That seems slightly far-fetched, but at the same time, I totally buy it.
How does Aang land on Appa's head like this, then just pull his reins onto his lap? They just phase through him.
Oh, that's true. Bad animation. It's a brand new show.
Aang, don't go. I'll miss you.
Man, they really got a kid to do this line, huh? It's not a bad read, honestly. It
Yeah.
actually might be too good. I don't know. Just something about this line weirds me out.
Why does it weird you out? Shut up. You know why it weirds you out? Is because you're really a real kid. It's like a real kid saying it, and it's what a real kid would do or say. No, that made me sad.
I don't know if snow works like this. I don't think it does at any other point in the show.
Ice.
Makes for a cool shot, though. Sokka does look pretty cool with the war paint on, but we never see any other Water Tribe men use it. Is this just a Sokka thing? This is a great early character moment for Sokka. It doesn't matter that he's hopelessly outgunned. He's being bared down on by a giant warship, but he stands his ground.
Yep.
He's not just some sexist blowhard.
It's true.
This is the only time we ever hear this rendition of the Fire Nation motif. It's usually deeper and not so bing bong, bing bong.
Where are you hiding him?
There he is, my man.
Zuko.
This guy doesn't have a name, and in reality, his design is just a placeholder Fire Nation soldier. But this design shows up in so many early episodes, I'm gonna give him a name. One that fits in universe. I'm calling him Jean Wei Fu. Jean for short.
Okay.
I told you they did this head poking thing again. Here it is, everyone. The low point of Avatar. Whenever someone's getting into this show, they have to get through this. People that stopped watching after this episode, they remember Zuko was the guy who had his helmet fall on his butt, and then it made a funny honk sound. Zuko! 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 The funny butt sound guy!
Yeah.
In this shot, as Zuko melts the snow off himself, it doesn't just evaporate away. You can actually see his shoulders get wet.
You're the Avatar?
I love how Aang just squares up here. Hell yeah, I'm the Avatar. Come get a fucking taste.
I spent years preparing for this encounter.
This stance Zuko takes is really cool. It's one Iroh taught him, as we see him use it later in the series. I know it's like an actual real-life fighting stance, but it's still cool. It's not like we ever see any other firebender use it. Ah, the first few fights. I'm gonna give this one a pass since it's not really a fight. Aang do be twirling his stick, though.
If I go with you, will you promise to leave everyone alone?
Cool character beats for both Aang and Zuko.
Yeah.
Aang forfeits his own safety for the safety of the village, making for a good hero. At the same time, while the audience doesn't know yet that Zuko doesn't care about raising the Water Tribe, it's not out of the realm of possibility in their minds.
Yeah.
So Zuko being instantly agreeable to something like this is interesting. And dare I say, honorable?
Well, it's not only it's honorable, it's not, you know, making your crew exhausted because you might need them later. Besides, I'm sure it still would be a little hard for all of his men to raid that village.
What are you doing?
We have to go after that ship, Sokka. Aang saved our tribe. Now we have to save him.
Katara,
Why can't you realize that
Oh,
he's
this is
on our
sweet.
side? If we don't help him, no one will. I know you don't like Aang, but we owe him.
Katara! Are you gonna talk all day, or are you coming with me?
I love the idea that Sokka just wordlessly starts getting ready to go save Aang. If the first episode does a good job of making Sokka annoying, this episode does an equally good job of making him likable.
Yeah. You'll need these.
You have a long journey ahead of you.
Let's fucking go, Grand.
And take this to my quarters.
Aang wants every last second to see where his staff is going. That's a nice touch. This is the first really cool application of bending we see. It's creative, which is what this show excels at.
What was it that kid said? Yeehaw, hup hup,
Almost.
wahoo,
Not even close.
yip yip.
There it is.
You haven't
Come on, Jan and Jan imposters. All right, that was a pretty poor effort. More creativity out of both Aang and the writers. This is cool. Airbending is based off the real-life martial art called Baguazhang, and it largely focuses on staying behind your opponent.
Really?
Here you can see the blue spirit swords, as early as episode 2. Too bad they look like they're as tall as Zuko. Here it comes. One of the only time Aang actually uses his staff to fight. Seriously, he gets disarmed of it or doesn't have it in almost every fight. Alright, Aang hits him really hard with this thing. I always find myself thinking, wow, he hit him really hard, but it was with a mattress. But I probably still wouldn't want to get hit with a mattress in a hurricane. Aang uses airbending to open this door faster than he would have been able to otherwise. Small little stuff like that makes this world feel like it's really thought out. Like, of course he would do that. Okay, Zuko jumps how far to get Aang here? That's like a crazy jump. And he's not even doing some Azula rocket jump shit.
I remember that.
Aang do be twirling his stick, though. Oh, there goes the staff.
No.
Hopefully that doesn't become a trend. This is so fucking cool.
I know!
In this shot, Zuko's back is facing towards the bow of the ship, and he's got 2 Jan lookalikes on his sides. But when he gets blown back, he flies over the port railing of the ship, and these 2 guys definitely aren't Jan.
Yeah, they're not.
Hey, Katara. Hey, Sokka. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Aang. Thanks for coming. Well,
Oh.
I couldn't let you have all the glory.
I dropped my staff.
Oh no, it would suck if that happened a lot more.
Oh! Yeah, I remember that. Doink, doink.
End of head bonk joke.
Shoot them down!
This is the one and only time Iroh ever directly attacks anyone in the gang. Katara, what are you looking at? The fireball's not coming from that direction. Behold, the amazing shrinking sky bison.
Oh.
Dig the ship out and follow them.
All Jans.
As soon as you're done with that.
That's funny. I think this is the first bit of actual Avatar humor. Not that dumb Nickelodeon gross-out humor, but actual good, funny writing. Dude, this show can be pretty. Like, no one really talks about it, but look at this.
Are you kidding me?
But Aang, the world's been waiting for the Avatar to return and finally put an end to this war.
And how am I going to do that?
The first 2 episodes feature Aang largely being happy-go-lucky and fun-loving. I think we really needed this moment of him lamenting his role as the Avatar. It shows that he's not some generic adventure protagonist with some form of undying positivity. And going on to episode 3, that hammers that home even more.
Here, we'll ride the hopping llamas. Then way over here, we'll surf on the backs of giant koi fish. Then back over here, we'll ride the hog monkeys.
Wait, so you're telling me we missed 2 adventures of them riding hopping llamas and hog monkeys?
Yeah, what the hell?
I'll be right. So these first 2 episodes aired together as a series premiere. I think it does a really good job. We have a good handle of both our characters and world, and we've set up a grand story for the team. Can't really ask for much more than that. So there's episode 2 done. I don't really have much else to say. I know this one's shorter than the other one, but I'm not going to force myself to fill time when I don't have things to comment on. So, yeah. See you for episode 3, whenever that happens.
By the way, my Clone Wars fans in the audience, did you see Dave Filoni's name in Avatar The Last Airbender? That's where you got to start. I mean, it makes way too much sense now, doesn't it? Because he's the one who made the Star Wars prequels great. Better than they ever were, you know? I think the reason why everybody is like preferring the prequels now. Did you notice that? Like people are preferring the prequels, the Star Wars prequels to the original movies now, and I'm like, why? But I can kind of see some people's explanation, you know why? Because they watched through the Clone Wars. They watched through the damn Clone Wars, and they're like, oh, the prequels are pretty damn good. So yeah, but anyway, let's not get on Star Wars. Way too much Star Wars. I see, again, this is why I love doing this guy's videos, because he talks about things that I've never noticed before in these episodes. A lot of them. and he did his research, and man, I love it. I love all the stuff that he's doing. It's great, and I can't wait to see. But yeah, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you at the beginning. I made a mistake. It was the first 2 episodes, not 3. I just remember always. I think I had a video of it, and I recorded all 3 of the episodes, and I would watch all 3 episodes together because they all seem really good, like a real flowing story without the breaks in them. So I really. I don't know. I guess my memories were always like that. So yeah, it's great. And then like right after that, we got Netflix and all that stuff. So, but yeah, this was a really good episode too. I can't wait to see episode 3. I really want to jump into episode 3, but I'm only doing these weekly so I can bring up the views and the fan base and everything because I know you guys are out there. So, and then, like I said, hopefully once this thing is done or when I get more time, I'll be bringing my nephew and my mother to watch the actual show. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, please like and subscribe if you want to see more sexy yet nerdy content, and I'll see you on the next video.